Week 8. Pokemon Premier League, huh? Ellie, Teddington Teddiursa, Heatran, Mega Venusaur, Melodic, Electros, Diamantine, Salamence again, Frostlass, Aerocross, Grandma and Seismitoad? Interesting. We are in the best position possible to win this league. Only 4 more games for everyone. And we are 3 points ahead of the 3 people right behind us. Being Borussia Doublade and Fredford, Shroomraver and Parasect Jermaine, as well as Alex Swansea Bayonet and the Celta Dino. Meaning, if we win this week and the other results go in our favor, we can win this goddamn championship next week against Fredford. This match is the most important one we had so far, because if we lose, we have a good chance to lose our top spot. But if we win, we're in such a good position to win this goddamn championship. And trust me, that's what I want, and that's what we're gonna go for in this match. Our team is fat, our team is scary, our team is annoying. But so can ours. So can ours be, if we want to. We have threats to our team. And we have the ability to be the only team in the top 3 that didn't lose to her. She beat Shroomraver and Fredford with amazing performances on her part. And I know how motivated she is. But do I care? Hell no. I'm just as motivated, if not even more than her, to win this goddamn game and win this goddamn Premier League. If any of your players feels any different, you can leave right fucking now. No one? Good. We're gonna fucking win this shit. And if we do, we're gonna win this championship. If we don't, this is gonna be a lot more difficult than it ever had to be. We are prepared, and we are going in this shit. Let's fucking go. Okay, what's up guys, Johto here, and after that pre-game speech, there will be a thing to skip in the description right now. You should watch this pre-game speech, which, if you were right here, you did. So, there will be a thing to skip to the battle if you don't want to see this team analysis, if I remember. Not sure if it will be on screen or the description. You will see it. Just, yeah. I don't recommend it, but you can do whatever you want, you know. So, we're playing against Ellie, Teddiursas, and my team is annoying. I wouldn't call it super scary. It's more annoying than anything else. And I have to play really well to beat her. I thought I had the better team matchup, but the more I looked into it, I was like, eh, this is an even matchup. Which is great. Even matchups are good. It's just that it was difficult to find a win condition. I still don't know what my 100% win condition is. I don't have something I can just easily clean up late game if I weaken things or whatever. I will have to settle for chip damage, weakening things, and punching holes, pretty much. And yeah, let's get into the team. First up, we have, once again, Nido King Bradley. Life Up Sheer Force, just like last week, but we're running a physical set. Max Attack Adamant, 220 Speed EVs and 36 HP EVs. These Speed EVs allow me to outspeed a Max Speed Melodic and Venusaur, just in case. I really don't expect it to bring that, but I think I should be prepared for that. It's just a couple of Speed EVs. In the end, it doesn't make a big difference. I could have made a Linkin Park reference there again, but I didn't want to. And yeah, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. And Bradley can put in so much work against her team. Nothing really switches in if rocks are up. Actually, nothing switches in if rocks are up, really. And if I play it correctly and stuff. Poison Jab hits Mega Venusaur really hard. If it's special defensive, it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Yeah, and if it's physically defensive, then I have a chance, and after rocks, it's a really good chance, I think. Yeah, and Thunder Punch is there for melodic, of course. It 2-hit KOs both variants, doesn't matter if it's physical or especially defensive. And Earthquake is there for Seismitoad, T-Turn and stuff and things. Ice Punch, of course, for Salamence, because that does a lot even after an Intimidate. So, no go. And I'm bringing physical because what I'm expecting her to bring is Spadaf Melodic, because that takes on Special Nidoking for days with Mirror Code. And I can, you know, play around that with this physical set, of course. I'm also expecting to bring Physical Defensive Mega Venusaur. Those two together can kind of take on every variant of Nidoking to some extent. You know, there could also be like a ground weakening Berry Heatran, which I'm not even sure what that would live, because I'm a Nidoking. But yeah, Earthquake, of course, doesn't get the Sheer Force boost, which is kind of unfortunate, but gotta do what you gotta do. Bulldoze is still weaker, even with Sheer Force. So yeah, Bradley is here to break down her walls and to punch in really fucking big holes. Pause. And yeah, next up we have a bit of a wall core going on. First up, Mr. H to Regirock. This is, I think, the exact same set as last week. Yeah. Chesterberry, Clear Body, Stealth Rock, Arrest, Toxic, Rock Slide, Max HP, Max Defense, Impish Nature, Foreign Attack. And this is here for the Manatan. The Manatan is such a fucking big threat to my team. If I didn't have Regirock. Regirock takes on the Manatan pretty well. Not if she brings Zen Mode, which Zen Mode is just not as threatening unless... Does it get Trick Room? I think it does. Her team doesn't really look like a Trick Room team. She doesn't really have a whole lot. Does she have anything except Trick Room? I don't think she does, so there you go. Yeah, Regirock takes on the Manatan pretty well. And yeah, getting up rocks is really important. I can, you know, do that against the Manatan, for example, and maybe some other things if I predict correctly. Toxic is there for stuff like Melodic, Seismitoad, Gramble, and Fatmans, Electros. All those things can get hit by Toxic, and it's gonna be really helpful. T-Wave would be kind of helpful as well, but I figured Toxic would be better. Of course, her two main Fatmons that come to your mind being Venusaur and Heatran. Don't really care. Also, Toxic and Melodic might not be a problem. She might not bring Marvel Scale. She might bring Competitive, expecting my Lando to be brought and intimidate shit, and then she gets +2 and can hurt things. It's a possibility. I will have to hope she doesn't bring Marvel Scale, pretty much. Not sure if I will Toxic Melodic. It's just that there was no other move that would be really helpful there. EQ would be kind of nice, Seismic Toss, yeah, kind of, but in the end, I settled for Toxic. I think that's reasonable. Next up, we have the other part of the wall core, 50 Cent, the Jellicent, Leftovers, Water Absorb, and this thing can switch into superpowers from the Manatan if I predict them, because I'm expecting to bring Scarf the Manatan, or ban it. Ban it would just destroy my whole life, while Scarf gives her team the speed that it needs. Her team is fairly slow outside of Frostlass, which, fun fact, nothing on my team can outspeed. Spoilers, because you didn't see the team yet, because of the spreads that I'm running. But yeah, Frostlass is kind of annoying actually, but I think I can deal with it. Yeah, Scald, Recover, Energy Ball, Taunt, and this thing is running a really interesting EV spread. Max HP, 180 speed EVs, 76 special defense with a calm nature, and this allows me to outspeed Melodic, as well as Mega Venusaur and Heatran. All those are outsped by my Jellicent and Seismitoad as well. I can taunt them, I can prevent them from doing annoying shit, I can Energy Ball the Melodic, I can beat it 1v1, unless it gets a Toxic off of me before I can taunt it. And yeah, Jellicent is just here to beat Melodic, hopefully, unless I mispredict and she gets a Toxic off, or she has a good amount of speed, which she would have to need to outspeed my 103 speed Jellicent. That's where it hits on level 50. Yeah, Scald is there to spread burns and shit. I really want, this thing has 4 moveset syndrome this week. I wanted Ice Beam, of course, for Mans. I wanted Psychic for Mega Venusaur because it does a decent chunklet, and I wanted something else, I think. don't remember. But yeah, it's just, I could have bought AV, but then I don't recover, so what's the point really? And yeah, I just hope that this thing works. It has worked decently well in test matches, so I think it can do the job. Next up, we have once again Alabadi Crobat with safety goggles and infiltrator. Safety goggles, of course, for Mega Venusaur, potentially carrying sleep powder, which would be an absolute nuisance to my team. And I'm running Brave Bird, Roost, Johto, and Defog. Really standard set. I'm running Max Attack, Adamant Nature, 116 HP, 140 speed. This allows me to outspeed her entire team, except for Frostlass. But honestly, I expect her to not stay in with Frostlass on Crobat, or go for an Ice Shot, which I can easily chew from full. This is like, I think, max 40% depending on her investment. So yeah, Adamant Crobat has the ability to kill Melodic. If it is especially defensive, it does a whole lot of damage to Mega Venusaur. It lives, because it's a fucking Mega Venusaur and it's a fucking stupid ass Pokemon. But yeah, the thing is my counter, I suppose, to Mega Venusaur. I just hope that she doesn't carry knockoff and sleep powder. That'd be mighty annoying, in which case I would have to pick a sleep fodder probably, which, you know, wouldn't be too fun. But yeah, I think I'm putting work. It can gain me initiative, which is really nice, and it's just my thing for Mega Venusaur. And just generally outspeeding things and checking Heracross if necessary. And yeah, that's Alaba. Moving on, we got Foxake the Zoroark, Choice Specs Illusion with Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Extra Sensory, and Grass Knot. Max Special Attack, 4 on Special Defense, 224 speed EVs with a Timid Nature, and 28 in HP. I think this allows me to outspeed. Wait, is it the same as you? It hits the same as you. So, yeah, it hits the same speed as Crobat, which means outspeeding Jolly Mance. And I think Modest guy from a place. Frostlass, I'm pretty sure. I'm actually almost certain. And 28 in HP, 28 HP EVs as well. I just put TVs there where I could get boosts and stuff. And the thing can really damage her team really well. I wanted to bring Life Orb, but in the end I lack power. And I get worn down to the point where I can't take any hit from a defensive mon right now. Of course, Zoroark is everything but bulky with 60 bulk. It's just that I can live a hit from a defensive mon if necessary. Dark Pulse for stab hits things reasonably hard. Focus Blast for Heatran, Extra Sensory for Mega Venusaur, and Grass Knot for Melodic and Seismitoad. Dark Pulse actually only hits Electros and Mence and Frostlass better than my other moves. I guess Scramble, but that walls me completely. Yeah, Zoroark, I wish I could have put U-turn on there somewhere. Didn't happen. Didn't work. Shit happens. And next up, the mon that I struggled with so much. I wanted to bring Sog, because Sog does a decent amount of work. Not too much, if we're being honest. Didn't do anything in test matches really, except for bluffing to be a Zoroark. Other way around, Zoroark bluff being a Sog. Yeah. I want to bring Landorus Therian. It does a lot of work against the team. I want to bring Sub SD Gravity Earthquake variant, because that just does so much work against the team, especially late game. Also works as a decent switch into stuff like Heracross if she wants to bring it, which I'm not expecting. I'm gonna go into that after I explain my mon. I decided to bring Mega Scissor, Scissor Awesome, Scissor Red Technician, of course. Max attack, 170 HP EVs and 84 speed. That allows me to outspeed Melodic and stuff, even if she runs a good amount of speed. Mega Venusaur as well, Heatran, all of those fuckers. I outspeed them and I can hit them hard, more or less. I'm running Bull Punch, U-turn, Super Power, and Roost. Super Power does a whole lot of damage to Heatran. It's surprising how much it does. Doesn't the Oko because it's Heatran, and yeah. But did I say the Max Attack Adamant? I'm Max Attack Adamant, just, you know. And I want to make a Scissor because it can gain me initiative, just like Crobat. It can pick things off with Bull Punch, which is really important. I think priority is really good. It could be really good this match if she brings Heracross, for example, or just in general offensive mons that are not Heatran. or melodic, I guess. And yeah, I can U-turn around, which is really nice. Or weaken things, and other things can come in and shit on something. That's pretty much how I hope this will go. And yeah, I'm not expecting him to bring Heracross at all, just because half of my team walls it. Landorus doesn't take shit from it. Mega Scissor can take it on reasonably well. Clefable resists both of its stabs. It would have to run. Does it get Poison Jab? I think it gets Poison Jab. Would have to run that for it. Crobat 4 times resists both of its stabs and can live Stone Edge unless it's banded, in which case it outspeeds. I think it can live a Life Orb 1 maybe, unless, I don't know. Master resists 1 stab, which is kind of nice. Nidoking resists both stabs, doesn't really want to take them, but it can. Would have to run Earthquake for that. Zoroark, we ignore that. Sork resists 1 stab as well as Stone Edge. Jellicent is immune to 1 stab, resists another one, and she would have to run Knockoff for that. Striker doesn't matter, and Regirock just gets bopped by close combat. I can live 1, I'm pretty sure. So that's the team. Yeah, I'm not expecting her to bring Heracross at all. If she does, that might be a slight issue because I'm not as prepared for it. But we will see. We will in fact see. I will have to play around a Heracross. If she passes speed into it, that could be an issue. I don't think she has anything with baton passing speed stuff. Doesn't look like it. So problem solved. That's my team. I did not have the battle yet, so you will have the team of her after the match. Yeah. Let's get into her team. Okay, so the team that Ellie decided to bring consists of Eelektross, Salamence, Frostlass, Seismitoad, Darmanitan, and Heatran. And this is weird. No Melodic, no Mega Venusaur. This first up means there's nothing that can stop Nidoking from killing shit. You know, unless everything on your team outspeeds me. I don't think Eelektross has the possibility to. But yeah, Nidoking just comes in and kills something pretty much. But this is weird, and it should have told me something, that there's something going on that's not what I was expecting. You know, Eelektross, Seismitoad, Heatran is not really, or even with men, it's not really a wall core that is good for that what she can bring, especially. So I should have expected something, but I didn't. And you're gonna see in the battle that there was something going on, and I got completely surprised. Caught off guard and stuff and things. So yeah, that's all I can say really. Also Zoroark can do a lot of damage to a team. And yeah. Problem is Mens plus Darmanitan is problematic because Regirock is kinda dash take both of them. I didn't plan really well for Melons, I admit that, but I still felt like I could deal with the combination of Mens and Darmanitan anyway. But yeah, need to play really well, and that's pretty much it. And I guess we're just gonna hop into the battle, but before, I'm gonna be leading off with Zoroark disguised as Regirock. Because, you know, if she leads with Toad, for example, she will see Regirock be like, hey, lmoa, 3 rocks, or something, and I just bop her with a Grass Knot. That's kind of my goal. I didn't think it would work, but it was my best lead, in all honesty. I can bluff a choice item if she realizes it's a Zoroark. And if it's not, then, you know, if she's in with the Darmanitan, for example, she will go for a U-turn probably, which would kill the fuck out of me. Anyway, so, yeah, Zoroark just seems like my best lead. I can catch things off guard like Heatran and Seismitoad. Also Frostlass, I guess, kind of, but that outspeeds me, so there's that. Yeah, that's it. Let's get into the battle. Okay, let's hop right into this battle. Team preview is pretty short this time, so shout out to Ellie for recording this, by the way. Check her out, her link will be in the description. So, our Fox issuing a challenge, Mr. H, coming out is Regirock, like I said. As she leads with Heatran, the potato Heatran, whatever. And I switch out like a little bitch that I am. I should click Focus Blast, that was not good on my part. I knew she would click Rocks, it was her best play. I wouldn't stay in with Regirock or Zoroark. That's at least what she probably thought. Yeah, I should click Focus Blast. but I didn't. Go to Jellicent to save play, but she has Crunch. This point I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Crunch Heatran. That gets a crit Scald, which is really nice. Does a shitload of damage. She doesn't show lefties, as you will see, which is interesting. She also outspeeds me, which means this is a max speed Heatran. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Not a Crunch brings me down to a reasonably low amount of health. Or, yeah, it's pretty low. Just go for no Scald, knock it out, and I should have probably recovered, or switch into something else. Just because Jellicent is low now, but I was expecting to be able to recover off on Seismitoad, which is what comes out right now, and I was like, yes, I outspeed this thing, and it's gonna be happy little fun type, no, knock off, max speed Seismitoad. And this one I'm like, what the fuck, Ellie, is everything on your goddamn team max speed? What is happening? So yeah, no life or anything, so yeah, going to Mr. H, or Zorok, disguised as Mr. H. And I make the terrible play. It was so obvious that this is Zorok. I should have just clicked Dark Pulse, expecting Electros. But I go for Grass Knot, which is a terrible, terrible play. I'm making way too safe plays, which is not normally my playstyle. I don't know what's going on. Electros gets a pretty much free switch in. And I take the switch into Nidoking here because I'm not expecting her to go for Aqua Tail right away. And if she does, I can live. But she goes for Rain.
Bye. Bye.
Hats off to Ellie. That's all I can say. She brought a gimmick and it worked. I played absolutely terribly, way too safe throughout pretty much the entire game, and I got punished for it with an amazing team on her part. Like, I did not expect that. I don't think anyone did. And yeah, she just completely body bagged me, kind of. MVP, I guess Megas is just preventing me from getting completely destroyed, which I still did. But preventing sweeps 3 times, pretty much. Well, 2 times against Mens and Toad, as well as getting the PP damage of Mewnich to make it a 4-0 instead of a 5-0. So, hooray! Yeah, hats off to Ellie. That was amazing on her part. And I got completely body bagged and destroyed and everything. You know, should have brought a Scarfer probably. But hindsight is 20/20. I didn't feel like I would need one. But it happens. That's how things go. I hope you enjoyed the music. I just felt like it was way more appropriate and could tell you more than my commentary ever could. But yeah, don't point out any misplays. I realized every single one multiple times, and it hurts me that I played so terribly, but Ellie deserves it completely. I'm not taking anything back from her. It's just that I would have probably had a slight chance at winning if I would have had a chance at winning, yeah, if I wouldn't have played so terribly, because Electros wasn't AV, it's rain dance and stuff. Also wasn't mono attack game, or mono electric, that's what I remember. So yeah, I just played terribly, and she body bagged me. But we are now sitting in, spoilers for the PPL stuff, 3rd place. We're back behind Doomraver, Project Man at number 1, and Fredford and Brosy Double at number 2. The thing is, we still have to play both of them. Meaning, if we win those 2 games, we still win the league, pretty much, if we don't lose against Troy. If we lose against Troy, that might make things different. But that's the more important games are the other 2 against the other title contenders. Ellie just fucking came into the title race out of nowhere. She's now sitting in 4th place, I do believe. She overtook Alex, so that's crazy. She still has a really good shot at winning this. Mostly because the top 3 still play each other, kind of. Shroom and Fred already played, but yeah. We're still going for this goddamn title. Like, I'm not giving up. I'm just not. Only if I, you know, if I don't have any chance more, mathematically speaking, that's when I give up. And I still have a pretty good shot. Even though Fred is my next opponent, Brosy Dubet, and he has the matchup that is the best matchup ever. But I have some tricks up my sleeve. You know me, I can do things sometimes, hopefully. I'm gonna put in work into this game, I hope. And if we win against Fred, we're in a really good position to get back to number 1 spot. If we beat Troy as well, we just have to hope that Shroom slips up to the point where the last match doesn't matter. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. I don't see it happening, but you know. But yeah, if we win our last 3 games, I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed to win. Yeah, we're guaranteed to win the league. So there's a chance, you know. Nothing's over. Yeah, Fred, Shroom, Troy, all my friends, but they're gonna have to, you know, get wrecked, hopefully. Yeah, Fred's team is scary as fuck, but I think I can manage it, kind of, hopefully. if I plan correctly. But that's not the point. That's next video. Yeah, MVP Mega Scissor, once again, beautiful mega. Transfer window is coming up. I'm still not sure if I want to make a transfer. I might, but I don't think I will. You know, there are still things that I could do. I will have to go through my teams multiple times to see if I need stuff for the last 3 matches. If there's anything I don't need, I can drop it and get something else still. Hopefully, like, yeah, whatever I drop, I can still get a Pumon at least, so that's cool. Like I said, next week up against Fredford Borussia Dublate, a good friend of mine, and it's gonna be one of the most anticipated matches of the season, I would imagine, just because of his team and stuff and things, and me also being top 3. It's kind of, you know, the second against the third. It's kind of like way hype. You feel me? You feel me? I'm gonna shut up. That was a terrible battle on my part. Great battle to Ellie. If you somehow don't know her, go check her out. She's been performing really well in the PPL. Kind of inconsistent against some people that are not in the top 3. She kind of slipped up, but she still has a chance to win the league. A pretty solid one, kind of. So go check her out. She's cool out of 10. And yeah, that's it for today. You know, keep the support up for Bayern Munich. We can still do this. We can still fucking do this, and I will do everything possible to make shit happen. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the bullshit and me getting completely destroyed in my butthole. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes. I will appreciate all 3 of those, and hopefully see you guys next time. Goodbye.